flat defender is dropping way back, but it is not far enough. Look at all the green grass, fire that up and away, and that's a huge gain. That might even be 40 yards. What is going on, guys? King Reggie. We are back with that empty tray stack formation of the Pittsburgh Steelers playbook. The play we're doing today is smash theme. This play is really good. It's going to destroy zone coverage. It's going to get really deep in behind those deep flat defenders, and it will destroy man coverage. So this play is really deadly, guys. If you're new to the channel, I try to do things a little different, guys. I'm going to do really in-depth full play breakdowns for you guys. I'm going to have real gameplay footage of me playing weekend league, online head-to-head. I'm going to show you guys actually in-game this working, breaking it down, showing you who I read, how the user reacts, showing you this is actually going to work against opponents online. So if that sounds like something you guys would be interested in, please leave a like on this video. Please sub to the channel. I don't want you guys to miss anything. This scheme we are doing right now, gun empty tray stack, super deadly. It's an empty formation, so obviously it's going to be a ton of passing, no running back in the backfield, but we have dots all over the field. The idea of this offense is to get the ball out of our hands really quick, get it outside, get it to our playmakers' hands, make it really tough for us to blitz, and then have some deep shots down the field. Smash seam, the play we're doing today, is a really good deep shot. It will get behind zone coverage, the flat defenders. It's a one-play touchdown against cover 3, and it will destroy man coverage, kind of glitches out man coverage for like a 30-yard gain almost every time. So really good play, guys. One of my favorites in the playbook. You can see the play art there. I've called out 103 times for a 16.6 yards per play average. So not a play I go to. I don't want to overcall this play. This is, a very, good play, but we don't want to overcall it. We want to save it for the right situation, but when we do, we're going to get some really big plays out of it. So let's get into this. So I make this screen for all my videos, guys. If you are new, this screen kind of idea, come back to this video whenever you need, pause it, go in practice mode. You can pause it here. You can read the adjustments. You can have all your reads versus zone versus man, whatever. And then kind of behind, that's what the play art is going to look like. Really quick, I go over my first video in this scheme, guys. Definitely go check out that video. It's very important. I go over my audibles, adjustments, all the personnel I use for this video, and then I also go over my abilities I use. So on my receiver at the top of the stack, I have route tech. That's going to be really important against man coverage for this route. Route tech is going to destroy. So go watch that video. I go more in depth into that. And then I also use hot route master on my quarterback just to give us more audibles. So the play smash seam, the adjustments, we want the stack to the wide side of the field. You can run it in the middle of the field, but if you're on a hash, put the stack to the wide side. All we're going to do is streak the receiver at the back of the stack, motion him into the line of scrimmage. And then on the tray side, the middle receiver, we are just going to put on a post. We're going to be looking to the stack side first, then the back side will be the tray side. So reads versus zone, this is going to work against cover 2, cover 3. Do not call this play against cover 4. Another thing I do in that first video, guys, once again, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I show you how to get to the line of scrimmage and pre-snap read a defense. I think that's really important for this scheme. It's really going to help us, get to the line of scrimmage. I can read if it's cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, cover 2 man. So go watch that video, guys. I tell you how to do that. So do not call this against cover 4, but like I said, if we get to the line of scrimmage, don't read it right, and then they call cover 4, we can go backside. So the big play is not going to work, but we still will have options against cover 4. So our first read against zone, wait for the deep corner route to break up the sideline. If the user isn't there, throw it. This route will basically get behind any flat defender in cover 3 or cover 2. So if the user doesn't get out there and the corner in cover 3 doesn't jump to it, we'll go over it in the second read, but we're going to throw that corner route basically every single time. Cover 4 is going to be a little different because that cover 4 corner will actually sit on this corner route. That's really the only player that will play it super well. That's why we don't want to call it against cover 4. Now, if in cover 3, look to the corner, this is our second read, look to the corner. If he sits on the corner route, we're actually going to have a one-play touchdown from that streaking receiver. So if they play cover 3, if we read cover 3 and that corner drops down to the corner route, we're going to throw it over his head for a one-play touchdown. So that is our second read against cover 3. Now, our third read, if the user is playing to the stack side, so right away they jump to the stack side, they're running with that corner route. then we just want to look to that backside post. And then if that's covered, then we have the backside drag. So that's going to be our reads versus zone, guys. Now let's get into the gameplay. Let's go take a look at this. All right, let's let this run just a little. So we motion in this player here, the back of stack receiver, and that's what our play art's going to look like. So this is that deep corner, going to be an outside release up the field, then deep corner, guys. This is going to get behind basically all zone flat defenders. Going to have a clear out route from this receiver. This is going to be our other clear out route / one play touchdown against cover 3. Here's our post route with the backside drag. So that is the play art, guys. Super, super good play. Let's take a look. Let's run it. So motion him in. We're going to locate the user right away. Look at the safeties and the corners. This is going to be a cover 2 look. So right away, I'm going to go to the user. If the user doesn't jump out with this corner route, we are just going to wait. Even then, he starts to run with it, but just no chance. And then as soon as he breaks up towards the sideline, we are going to let it fly. So look at that green grass out there, guys. Clear out route. Just so much room out there that fire that up and towards the sideline. That's a gain of about 30 yards. So there it is against cover 2, guys. If the user doesn't jump back, their flat defenders will not get back far enough. Fire that in. Okay, here it is again, looking like a cover 2 shell. So we motion in. Eyes are going to be on the user right away. It is cover 2. So now look at the flat defender, guys, just not getting back in time. The user's playing to the Trey side. So we're just going to wait for him to break. As soon as he breaks, we can see we throw the ball, lead it up and towards the sideline, fire that in. That's a gain of 30 again. So once again, gain against cover 2, absolutely destroying it. Same thing, motion in. Now this is looking like a cover 3 shell, so it's going to be the exact same read. We're going to look to the user right away. He's playing on the Trey side. Now our eyes are looking to the stack side. And as soon as we see cover 3, we're going to look at this corner. Now if he jumps down to this player, square will be open for a one play touchdown. If he runs back with square, then triangle will be open. So we see him turn his hips, run with square. Here's the flat defender. So as you can see, his flat defender is dropping way, way back, but it is not far enough. Look at all the green grass. Fire that up and away, and that's a huge gain. That might even be 40 yards. Absolutely dot right along in the sidelines, as you can see. Get our feet in bounds down to the 14. So guys, that is going to be the read against cover 3. If that corner flips his hips, throw it to the corner. If he goes to the corner, throw it for the one play touchdown. One more time, cover 3 shell. Look to the user. User's on this side of the field, but he's kind of playing way too far or too close to the line of scrimmage. So now we're going to look to the corner. Corner flips his hips, keeps running here. Look at the user gets dragged down. Now we have all this green grass from triangle. Fire that in. Keep our feet in bounds down to the 20-yard line. So guys, against cover 3, cover 2, cover 4 works a little different because that outside corner isn't going to get drawn back by that clear out route, and he will stick down. So that is why we want to stay away from cover 4. But if we read cover 2, cover 3, and we'll go over man later, this will destroy. Okay, on this play, they actually roll up their coverage. So the cover 3 corner kind of stays underneath. This safety is actually going to be the one that rolls back. So he's not really going to get cleared out. So when we see that, it just kind of gets muddled up around on this side. Just not really open. The user's kind of playing there. Now we're going to start looking backside. X, I usually you could honestly maybe lowball that in right there. But I usually use X as a clear out route. Now we just have a high-low read on the backside with this post and then square. Just lowball that into our post route over the middle. Everybody's getting dragged so far back on that play side. Now that backside post is going to be wide open unless the user's on it. One more time. This is a cover 3 shell. Locate the user at the snap. User's actually playing on this deep safety. He's flying way over to the stack side, so we're just not even going to go there. We're not going to worry about it. Our eyes right away are going to go to this backside post. Wait for him to clear that hook curl. Fire that in. Look at that hole in the middle of the field, guys. And then we have this backside drag as well. Fire that in, gain of 15. So once we start hitting that a few times, they're really going to overplay to it. Now we have the backside post. Okay, now I want to show you the cover 3 one play touchdown, guys. So cover 3 shell right away. We're going to motion in. Now our eyes are going to look to the user and to this cover 3 corner. So right off the snap, locate the user. User's in the middle of the field, kind of bluff blitzing. So right away, okay, he's not going to be able to make a play on this side of the field. So now our eyes are going to go to the corner. Corner drops down with that corner route. Look at square wide open in the middle of the field. So now we want to pass that lead out and away. Fire that in. One play touchdown against cover 3. So that's going to be a really easy read for us, guys. If the corner runs back with the streak, throw the out route. If he sticks on the out route, throw the streak over his head. Okay, one more time. I just want to let this one run. Watch the corner on this play. As soon as I see him stop with that corner route, I'm going to fire that in over his head for a one-play touchdown. Super, super easy. All right, guys, reads versus man coverage. So we want to read the safeties post-snap. And if we see there's no safety in a deep half on the stack side of the field, we have route tech on that front of stack player. Now, if their player covering him doesn't have one step ahead, we are going to throw this out route on break. He's going to glitch out the coverage and get open basically every time for a 30-yard gain. So that is going to be our first read, guys. It's going to be the corner route. If they don't have a deep safety over the top on that side of the field, we're going to basically throw this every single time on break. I'll show you that on the field, obviously. Then if, they do have they roll to having a deep safety on that side of the field, or the user plays way over top of that, or they do have one step ahead, then we have the backside post and the backside drag. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so pre-snap, it looks like they could have a safety deep over the top, but a lot of times people will put these guys in a hook curl, or not a hook curl, a curl flat, or they'll roll one into the middle of the field, and then this guy will roll to the middle of the field, something like that. So we're going to wait till post-snap, then we're going to read. So this is a forced outside release, guys, and whenever it's a forced outside release on man coverage, it's really going to kind of glitch out the coverage here. So our eyes are going to the safety. He's getting to the middle of the field. Look at the separation off the snap. It's like 3 yards of separation already, so our eyes are totally going here. This player doesn't have one step ahead, so let this run. We're going to throw this right on snap. Can't see, you could see there, his route tech lights up. Look at the separation, guys. That's like 4 yards of separation, deep corner on the outside. And this corner is actually going to get behind curl flats too. So even if they have curl flats set at like 20, 25 yards, this with, that safety, this player will get behind it. He'll glitch out the man coverage for like a 30, 40 yard gain, make a guy miss down to so that was like a 50-yard gain. So we will glitch out man coverage, guys. Throw route tech on this player. There's no safety over the top. This play is going to get super freaking glitchy for you. Okay, one more time. Pre-snap, we can see a safety in the middle of the field. So right away, my eyes are going here. Look at forced outside release. Kind of glitch out the man coverage there. Right on break, look at his star light up there. We're going to throw on break. Look at the separation, like 4 to 5 yards, guys. Deep down the field. This is a super nice play. Fire that in, 30-yard gain. So no safety over the middle of, over top of him, and no one step ahead. Basically, we can throw this every single time on break. One more time, 4th and 5. Forced outside release. Let's let it run. I just want to show you right there. We can see the star light up again. Right on break, we are throwing that. That's about 6 yards of separation, guys. This play, I'm telling you, against man coverage, it's just an easy gain of 30 yards on 4th down. That simple. Okay, now let's just look if they... Oh, so now they're playing on this side of the field. They have their safety over the top with the user. So now when I see the user on this side of the field, obviously he will play on this triangle. I've been running it a few times against this player. So now we're just going to look to the backside. This is going to be more of a clear out route again. Then we have the backside post and the backside drag. Look at the separation on the post. Throw that on the cut, low ball that, gain to 12 yards. So we have 2 really good man beaters on the backside when the user starts to really overplay to that stack side. Okay, same thing. User playing overside top of the stack side because I had been hitting this a lot. Right on break, we have this backside post. Fire that in there, gain to 12 yards. Super simple. One more time. Audible to that post route. User playing on this side of the field. As soon as I see him playing on this side of the field, so he's actually usering this route because I've been hitting it so much on this guy. Now, eyes to the backside. This player here does a better job staying with the post. So now we're just going to look to the backside, kind of square in, fire that in, make a guy miss, gain of 15 yards. So that is the reads against man coverage, guys. Really good zone beater, really good man beater. All right, guys, that's it. That is Smash Seam, one of my favorite plays in the whole entire playbook. I think it's really, really good. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for the support. Please sub to the channel. I don't want you guys to miss any of these videos. This scheme is absolutely fire. The next scheme I kind of talked about in my last video that I'm going to go over is a really, really glitchy kind of trips tight end scheme. It's actually like a trips tight end with the running back to the trip side, so it's a little bit different. Different setups, really good run plays out of it, and just some glitchy pass plays that are not, part of a normal trips tight end scheme. So look out for that. I'm going to probably start next week. Super pumped for that. So thank you guys so much for the support. My name is King Reggie, and I'm out.